And now, On the Line Online with Adam Jacob Burgess.
Hello there, and welcome to On the Line Online with me, your host, Adam Jacob Burgess. I say host, but this is a call-in show, and I want you all to make yourselves at home. Get comfortable. This is your show, so in a way, you're the host. But in a realer way, I am the actual host. Each show we pick a theme and a hot topic to discuss. And today's theme is climate change. Our trusty producer, Steve, has selected the cream of the crop to put in touch with me. And we'll have a debate, a bit of back and forth, maybe get some fresh ideas on the topic. Today's theme is climate change, global warming. No hotter topic than that. See, that's a little pun from Steve there. We'll talk about that after the show. But anyway, if that seems like something you want to chat about, please get in touch. The Discord link's at the bottom, running along the bottom. You can see it just there now. I should also mention that there is a prize question for tonight too, which is very important. So the prize is a surprise. That's another one from Steve there. Sorry about that. The question is, what was Doki Doki Panic's altered format name when it was released in the USA? So that's Doki Doki Panic. What was the altered format name when it was released in the USA? So the lucky caller who gets that right will receive a surprise prize, and that'll be revealed at the end of the show. But for now, let's take our first caller. Producer Steve, if you wouldn't mind putting them through.
Hello? Hello? Hello, is anyone there?
Hello there? Hello, you're...
Am I through? Have I come through?
Yes, you're through to On the Line Online with me, Adam Jacob Burgess.
Oh, thank God! I'm stuck in a hole! I'm stuck in a hole!
The theme for tonight's show is climate change. So, man in cave, man in hole, sorry. What do you want to talk about in terms of global warming and what are your worries?
I'm worried
concerns that you have,
this
how it
hole.
will impact you.
Mostly my worries are currently that I'm stuck in this gigantic hole. I've been here for a couple of days now and I've run out of minutes on my phone. I can't call emergency services. Please help me. Send help.
Well, you call in now, so I feel like maybe the remaining minutes you do have could be better spent on the emergency services, as you mentioned. Could you describe the hole? Maybe we could get more details on the hole. That might help.
I mean, it's a hole in the ground. I mean, a picture of a hole. It's pretty much that. It's that. And I'm actually talking to you through the Discord link, as you said. That was very handily scrolling across the bottom of your stream. I have no minutes on my actual phone, so I would really help if you could send anyone a rope.
Yeah, you've got data, not minutes. Is that right? Could you just
So I was essentially, I got the package where I had more data than I did have minutes. So I've got a lot of data and not enough minutes, which is unfortunate in my current circumstance. But I watch a lot of YouTube, so yeah.
It's a tricky balance, isn't it, between minutes and data? Because who makes phone calls anymore? Really, do we just WhatsApp or Discord or Twitch or I mean it Yeah.
I did look for an emergency services Discord link, but they didn't seem to have one. And as you said, phones these days. Who
This
makes phone
is
calls?
I mean this is classic underfunding of the NHS from the Tory government. Sorry to get political so early in the show, but my views are clear. And speaking of the hole, going back to that, is it possibly a sinkhole? Because if so, very relevant to tonight's show.
Well, actually, funnily enough, this is a field that they've fracked previously, but I think I'm the one who is now fracked because I'm stuck in this hole.
Yeah, it does sound like you're fracked, as you put it. I'm gonna ask producer Steve if he can put you in touch with someone that can get some. I don't know. I feel like you might need post-hole counselling. So some kind of a service that might, allow you to talk through. Steve's put on emergency. I think.
Hello,
I think that
services.
means.
How can I help you today? This is emergency services. What services do you require? Do you require?
Hi.
Welcome.
Welcome to On the Line Online with me, your host for the evening, Adam Jacob Burgess.
So, do you require fire services or the police service, or do you require ambulance services? Do you require the Avengers, Doom Patrol, Hole Patrol, Vole Patrol?
I've seen. I think I understand what's happened. It will require that I murder someone after this, but
so you want the
actually
police?
No, sorry, ignore that. We're looking for someone who can go into holes.
Yes.
Which of the services would that? Is that Vole Patrol?
Depends on the size of the hole and if the hole was made by a vole, madam.
Yeah, I think it's a larger hole. So not your vole or mole. I'm not convinced voles make holes, but it's not a vole or a mole hole. It's I think it might be a sinkhole caused by climate change, Steve.
Oh, we get these a lot. But thanks, madam. I'm thinking, can you estimate the size of the hole, roughly?
Large enough to trap a man. Panicked
Man-sized.
Man.
Manhole, right? So it's a manhole.
Yeah, but he's trapped. So just bear that in mind. It's not just his feet. I didn't get the details on the hole, but is that enough to go on? I don't know where he is. I've just realised that. That's another Steve.
Do you have him on the line? Is he on the line currently?
I certainly hope so. Steve, could you put him through or connect up there? Is anything happening?
Hello. Did you get a hold of emergency services? Are you helping me?
I am. Yes, of course. We help we reward our loyal fan base with prizes, surprise prizes, debates, hot topics, and all of that. But also we reward them by rescuing them from holes. So what I do need, though, is a location. So whereabouts did this?
Yes, of course. It's a large field.
Yeah, that's great. Do you have a county or a?
Yes.
I mean, a country would be great.
United Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you know how long they'll be? I'm getting quite cold.
I imagine you are. Yeah. Any further information regarding the specific? Have you heard of what 3 words?
Yes, I use it quite often.
And do you know what 3 words?
Yes. Actually, funnily enough, I do. I actually opened the app moments ago. My what 3 words are man in hole. I believe I did tell your producer that.
Okay. If you just hold the line for 2 seconds.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Steve. Just so you know.
Yeah.
He's not in a hole. He's in a field. And the what 3 words for the field are man in hole. So if you could, yeah.
So yeah. He's not in a hole. I thought
he's not in a
holes were climate related. I mean, fracking, you know.
Yeah, I mean, fracking is related in, I mean, some ways. Environmentally, it's related. It's not exactly. That doesn't matter. So what I'd like you to do is put him in touch with the emergency services. They can deal with him, and you could put me on with the next caller, which might have more to do with our topic for the evening.
Of course, yeah. So, emergency services, I hang up on them.
Yeah. Why not? Just get the next call. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, no problem. Sorry.
That's fine. Sorry about this, folks. We'll be back on schedule shortly to talk about climate change and discuss all your ideas or theories or concerns, that kind of thing. Hello, is that the next caller? Sorry. Do you mind repeating that? That's. I feel like have you put through a Teletubby by any chance?
Sorry, Adam. I believe we're having an issue with that call. In that I forget to connect the cable properly.
Yeah, I mean that happens. That's fine. It's usually excusable on the first or second or third time. I'd take 10 times, but by the 70th it gets slightly tedious. But yeah, that's fine.
I'll put you through now. I think it'll it'll work now. Give me a moment. I'm just gonna try it once more.
Great, that's great. As you can see, we're having a few technical issues, but all should be sorted shortly for you, and then we can get back with the debate. Hello there. Welcome to On the Line Online.
We're working, are we? Seems to be a bit of a mishmash of a show so far, but I'm glad you finally let me through.
Yes, mishmash is often how it feels, but I think it's okay so far. Only the one technical issue this time, so that's.
I thought you wanted to talk about climate change, not men in holes.
No, that's very true. Although holes, sinkholes, potentially climate change related. Anyway, what can I do for you?
How do you mean?
Well,
I'm a bit fed up with all this climate nonsense. I bet you're one of these idiots that sellotape themselves to runways.
No, but I think, and I don't think they use sellotape, but the people on runways, it's because planes and the transport industry, specifically plane travel, do contribute quite a lot to greenhouse gases, which is...
Well, how do you propose I get to Barbados?
I wonder whether it's a necessary trip. I feel like during the last couple of years with the pandemic, we've all realised how much we could maybe cut down on our emissions.
I think once every 6 months is reasonable, though.
6 months, is it? Yeah. Just out of curiosity, could I ask? I can't ask for your demographic, can I? That's probably
My demographic.
Yeah, that's probably against some rules. Yeah, so 6 months seems quite regular, but who am I to say when you can't? Have you ever considered sailing?
Yes, I say once we get to Barbados, there's some lovely waters to catch some nice wind.
How about a large sail is probably the wrong word to use. How about a large ship that could transport you to Barbados without the huge carbon impact?
It might reduce the carbon impact. What about the impact on my time? I imagine it'll take weeks to get that far on a smaller vessel.
It would, but you know that there are people doing this now. They're rather than flying to European cities for city breaks, that they're getting a train over, which it takes longer, but it does lessen the impact.
You're telling me where to go on holiday now? It's just outrageous.
Well, I didn't tell you where to go. I was just
You said go to Europe. We just got out of Europe. Why do we want to go back?
Not that. Yeah. So I wasn't telling you where to go. I was just suggesting that some people are choosing
52-48. A win's a win.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think anyone's disputing that or that it's happened. Have you considered holidaying locally? Whereabouts are you from? Whereabouts do you live?
Kensington.
Of course. So you've got London on your doorstep. So
Yes, but it's a little bit multicultural recently. I'm not sure if you've spent any time in London, but
Steve. Yeah.
Have you not got COVID? I hope you've had a COVID test recently. You sound a little bit under the weather there.
Oh well, I'm glad you believe in COVID. That's a relief. No, I was just hoping that I've just seen what Steve has put up on the screen, on the stream screen. If you know that, why are you letting me continue? Is what I.
Who are you talking to now? Sorry, I'm talking. I'm
talking to you.
Who else is there? Is that someone else?
That's just producer Steve. He's a very friendly chap.
I'm sorry, boss. He seemed to be the only one that actually wanted to talk about climate change, though. So, put him through.
I mean, it's possibly the most important topic of the moment. So, I mean, I'd be very surprised if there weren't more people willing to talk about climate change. Is he still on the line? I just want to double check.
I can have him not be.
So he is still here at the moment throughout this whole.
I bet you're a bloody vegan, aren't you?
Of course, he's still here. I'm not. It's called flexitarian. That's not important. I mean, it is sort of relevant to climate change, but anyway, is this gonna end soon?
But you're not. You're a flexitarian. When it suits you, you have a burger.
Kind of. Cutting that flexitarian means you're flexible with your diet. You cut down on meat, though you're not very, very strict about eating meat. So you will eat it, but not all
Sounds
the time.
like too much compromise. We didn't win 2 world wars for all this compromise.
When were those 2 world wars? Just remind everyone.
Well, 100 years ago and approximately 70 years ago.
170 years. And do you think there's any point in still banging on about it? Do you? Okay,
Well, banging on
Steve,
about
cut
it.
now. Steve,
Head
cut now.
Robert-
Sorry, I got rid of him.
That's fine. Sorry, folks. I know our listenership aren't into all that stuff. So apologies for Kensington Man. Do you have someone else for us, Steve?
Yeah, I'll put him through now.
Thank you. Hello there, and welcome
Hello, Adam.
to On the Line Online.
Oh, thank you. Adam, my name is Fat Kev. You can call me Fat Kev.
Kev, is it? I'd
Fat Kev.
I'd feel quite comfortable, more comfortable
Alright,
calling
mate.
you Kev. Is that?
I'm really fat. I didn't get the name from eating leafy salad and mangoes. I'm a big lad.
Then great. Kev,
Thank
it
you.
is. Yeah. How are you today? And do
I'm
you
very
have
well. I'm very
any
tired.
questions?
Long day.
Long day? Yeah, I know how you feel. Any thoughts about the climate emergency?
Well, on the topic of change, I
Climate
don't
change.
suppose
Yeah,
you like a good Freddo, do you?
it's Freddo's, is it?
Freddos. Fucking love Freddos.
Yeah.
Little froggy delights. Oh, after work, I love putting a Freddo in my mouth.
The amount
love
of
them.
the amount. So here's something, Kev. The amount of plastic wrapping for each individual Freddo, especially in those bulk packs of 50. That's a lot of plastic that then is dumped into the like a waste site.
Well, I recycle I recycle every week. My problem is change. In the fact that, did you know that in 1999 to 2006, it cost 10p for a Freddo?
I remember those days well, actually.
Then in 2007, 2009, 15p.
Yep, inflation.
Steady
Yep.
increase every year to now avaricious price of 35 fucking p. 5 times faster than inflation. Change is bad,
Yes.
Adam.
Well, yeah, I agree. I think I wonder whether we could shift the topic.
I absolutely agree. Did you know what else they changed? It's not just Fredo anymore. He's got friends. He's got. There's an owl. It's called Sky. Jet the pig. Moo the cow. We'll come back onto that. Oz the panda. Paddy the penguin. Joe the cat. Plus the eponymous Fredo. That's 6 plus Fredo. 7 characters for a Fredo.
I think you're right, Kev, that the ecosystem is one of the things that is impacted with global warming and will be increasingly impacted by man-made climate change.
Ridiculous.
And some people argue that one of the causes of the pandemic was
inflation.
It was various deforestation activities around the globe that caused certain animals to flee their natural habitats. And what I'm getting at is that lots of animals are going to be.
Sorry, I've got to cut you off there. My cat's crying. I've got to go. I'll be back though. I'll be back.
That's great, Kev. Thank you for your call, which was at least civil.
We've got another person on the line when you're ready, boss.
Okay, I just thought before we take the next call, I just thought I'd remind everyone. I've just got here on online some of some fast facts from the UN. So, for example, greenhouse gas concentrations are at their highest levels in 2 million years, and they continue to rise. As a result, the Earth is about 1.1 degrees warmer than it was in the 1800s. The last decade was the warmest on record. So, you know, that is a concern. Here's another one for you. Every increase in global warming matters. In a 2018 report, thousands of scientists and government reviewers agreed that limiting global temperature rise to no more than 1.5 degrees Celsius would help us avoid the worst climate impacts and maintain a livable climate. Yet the current path of carbon dioxide emissions could increase global temperature by as much as 4.4 degrees Celsius by the end of the century. So, you know, these are stark facts. Yeah, I mean, maybe the next caller has a theory on that, an idea. What can we do to work towards a solution? We've just had COP26. How can we come up with an idea that can suit all of these different nations and help us to avoid this climate disaster? So, Steve, whenever you're ready, put the next caller on.
Hello. Am I through?
Hello, Jack. Welcome to On the Line Online.
Yes, I am a big fan. I have watched all episodes.
Great. Great.
I particularly like the facts that you speak of a moment ago. Really hit close to home for me.
Very, very stark, aren't they? So, and where is home for you?
The US of A. I'm
Yeah.
American, man.
Yeah. So, you know, the hurricanes, tornadoes, forest fires, all that kind of stuff is a very serious
Yes,
and
we get tornado every Tuesday in my hometown of Americaville, USA, #1. I am American man.
great.
I have a recommendation for your viewers.
Let's hear it, Jack.
Yeah, so a good way of opening discourse about climate change is for your viewers to call in with any army base locations and top secret military plans, home address of military generals, all of these things. Very good. We need to. The army base is very bad for environment. We must locate them all and send a comprehensive list to chat. Yes, you agree?
Please don't do that to any listeners, any viewers. Don't do what Jack says.
This is only way to solve climate. No tornadoes anymore. We stop tornadoes.
Jack, whilst I've got you on the phone, how many of those details do you think the average viewer or listener might have to hand?
5.
5, yeah. Yeah, please don't do that. If you do happen to have 5, I can't imagine it's that many. But if you do happen to have 5, even 1, please don't put it in the chat. I do wonder how exactly.
Climate scientist. I can solve tornadoes. I can stop all tornadoes.
What's your full name, Jack? I'll just do a little Google of you. What's your full name?
Jack America. My name is Jack America.
Jack America.
Number 1.
Okay, let me have a look.
The number 1. Middle name America. Last name number 1.
Just the number 1 or number 1 spelt out.
NO.1.
NO.1. Jack America number 1.
Yes. This is my name. This is my full name. I honest with you. Now your viewers honest with me. Tell me general names, addresses, vulnerabilities, maybe.
Yep. Again, don't do that. Just a quick. So you're not on social media or anything. The Google search is pulling up. I'll be honest with you, Jack. It's pulling up Captain America comics. Have you taken your name from a Captain America comic? And it's fine if you have. I just need you to be honest with us.
Maybe my father, when he named me, he maybe read a Captain America comic. He is very American man, likes American comics, and Captain America very good, number 1. And my dad always told me, you feel down or upset, you just put your credit card details, social security numbers in.
Okay, I see what's happening here, Steve. If you don't mind, could you maybe? Yeah, that's great, Steve. Cheers.
No good.
That one was definitely no good. That was a scam, Steve. I don't know whether you've. It was a complicated scam because it felt like at first it was a terrorist, which is quite worrying, and then secondly just an opportunist, just trying to get credit card details.
So he's just connecting to my computer now. So
no, don't let that happen. Cancel out of that, please.
He said my Windows was corrupt and he was going to fix it.
Yep, Steve, please don't do that. If you cancel out of all of that, please, just you can restart. I'll just read out some tweets whilst you're doing that before you get the next caller on. Does that sound good?
Okay, I'll talk to him now. I'll try and get him to stop.
Just definitely get him to stop. Don't try. Just do that because he'll just please.
Okay. Yep. I'll get straight on that, boss. Thank you.
Okay. So it was COP26, as I mentioned slightly earlier. I'm just looking through Twitter to see any interesting tweets about the conference and whether how yes. Let me read that. So. Okay, there's one here from Overlady, and it says, has anyone realised that hashtag COP26 failed to prevent 1.5 degree heating of the planet, brackets likely much more, and we are on a short, steep highway to extinction? Sure doesn't seem that way. So, yeah, it's quite a good point. They have ruined the tweet by putting the hashtag climate emergency. Fine. Hashtag Auspol, Australian politics maybe. Fine. Then hashtag QAnon and hashtag Q&A, which are I would say less reliable and less reliable sources. And more worrying. Let's have a little look at this one. Christophen, eco-socialist, BDS, hashtag Starmer out. So he's wearing his politics on his sleeve there. COP26 was an utter farce with nothing actually agreed upon in concrete, rather vague promises. Meanwhile, Northwest USA, specific to Seattle, I guess, and British Columbia are feeling the full impact of climate change negligence. So, again, doesn't like Starmer, but so he's keen on a government that continually eschews green politics, but then is upset about the COP26. Let's see if there is anything else. Rapolis. It feels a bit odd being back to normal after the last couple of weeks at COP26. It's informative. Nicholas Wood says maybe you can plant hundreds of hectares along the Polish border. So that's a reference to another hot topic, but not one for tonight. And Steve, do you have any tweets for me? Let's have a see if Steve has got some interesting ones. Yes, he's got one from Man in Hole at Man in Hole. Thanks a lot of Adam Burgess and the On the Line team. I've been saved from the hole, back to fracking some. Yeah, I see what's happened. That wasn't our intention. We're just here to foster dialogue and debate, not to. I don't really understand how that's happened. Let me see if I can get another tweet up here. Blastmelina.name, which is a snazzy Twitter handle, says, climate change. What did the scientists make of COP26? What did they make of it? It's true. Maybe that's something we could discuss. Okay, I've got another couple of tweets from Steve here. Pure Blood White 6969. Thanks for having me on the line. I'll be sure to recommend you to all my friends. Okay. And then we've got Fat Kev Baby. He likes the name Fat Kev, it seems. Freddo's 35p outrageous, he says, which again is not too relevant to the topic at hand. Steve, do you have anyone else on the line ready for us? I've just got one more, which is American Man. Oh, okay. Won't be long with your computer now. App producer Steve, you'll be upgraded to Windows 12 in no time. Yeah, Steve, if you're there, yeah. Please stop whatever it is you're doing with that guy.
But he said that was corrupted. I didn't want to lose the stream.
I know. Yeah, no, I know you didn't. I know you didn't. What I need from you is reliability. So perhaps you could stop doing that. Get the next caller on the line, and that would be great. Hello there. Hello there. Welcome to On the Line Online. No need for apologies. How are you this evening?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
It's all right. It's okay. So, what did you want to discuss?
Climate change.
To remove it.
Really important topic.
Brilliant. Yeah, I agree.
Just having taken place, I think it's more important than ever to get as much exposure as we can, really.
ideal. So, did you have any specific thoughts, any ideas, anything concerning you?
Yeah, I mean,
Specifically?
I don't know if you I presume you've been keeping up with the news with the COP26, with obviously, well, the utter failure that it was. I mean,
Some would argue that.
the I was talking about the word, and he's absolutely right.
Sorry, just breaking up a little bit there. Could you try again?
Is that better?
That's better. Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, technical issues. Yeah. So with the COP26, what struck me the most was the verbiage used. Instead of phasing out the use of coal, they're phasing down the use of coal. So rather than obviously, well, and they know it's bad. They've known for years that it's bad. So instead of just getting rid of it, I mean, I appreciate that we maybe can't go teetotal straight away, but I mean, you would think that would be the goal. I mean, phasing down, there was no end key. We intend to. I mean, what was it? Net zero by 2050. Really long time away, Adam. Really long time.
Luke, I agree with you. I feel like phasing out, phasing down, cutting out. To me, it smells of being so reliant on fossil fuels that they don't know, and being in the pocket of big business and oil barons and things like that. I don't know how you feel.
If you get the time, if you or anyone else is on Reddit, Arnold Schwarzenegger's actually on Reddit himself. U/Governor Gov Schwarzenegger, and he's just released a video that addresses the leaders of the world to be more brave and more emboldened to not cave to the pressures of the big businesses that are, because I believe that a lot of companies sent these huge delegations to the COP26 to try and subvert a lot of the things that were a lot of things that were going on, and they would essentially regale the public with, just look at how many jobs we make, just look at all the things that we do for the infrastructure, and try to scaremonger the average worker Joe into believing that if we did reduce our carbon footprint, if we did take those steps, it would be damaging to the economy globally.
I agree, Luke. I'm quite stunned because it's a relief to. Sorry, is it Luke or is it Nick?
Luke.
It's Luke. Cool.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, I'm stunned to finally have a dialogue on this. It's refreshing and delightful. What I would say is sometimes it's difficult to know, to feel like your personal impact is making a difference. I don't know whether this is this how you feel as well? You recycle, you cut down on waste.
I mean, I always try. Just 1 minute, Adam. What fucking room? Sorry, just 1 minute. Get back in, or I'll lock the fucking door. It's okay. She's got back in. We can carry on. So climate change.
What was that?
Was what?
Is there someone? Do you live alone, Luke?
I do. Yes. Thank you for asking.
If you just bear with me for 2 seconds.
Okay.
Steve, you know the way you muted me for Man in Hole earlier, and we had a little little chat, the two of us. Could you do that again, just quickly?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, you need to get the police round to Luke's house absolutely straight away. There's something not right there.
But you told me to hang up on the emergency services earlier, so you want me to call the emergency services again?
Yeah, call them again quite quickly. And I don't know whether it's modern slavery or wife beating or something weird. There's something weird going on. If you could just sort that out real quick, that would be absolutely ideal.
Hello, emergency services.
Not on live stream. Would be great, actually.
I'm sorry. I'll hang up on them now.
No, don't hang up. Steve.
Yeah, I hung up on them. So yep, not on the line anymore.
Please don't put me back through to that scary man.
He seemed quite keen to talk about the environment, though.
And that was pleasant for the first few minutes until I realised he probably murders people. So again, get the emergency services back on the line. Get them to go around to that scary man's house and sort that out, please.
Hello, emergency services.
Not on the line, Steve. I don't know how I can be clearer about this. Do it separately.
So not on the stream.
Why would you think that it would be on the stream?
Okay, I'm sorry. We've got another caller if you'd like.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll patch you through now.
Are we on? Hello?
Hello. Hi.
Oh,
Hi
hi,
there.
mate. You okay? Oh, lovely show. Cracking show, I must say. It's the first time I tuned in. I'm really enjoying it. Points.
That is a surprise. I'll say that much. How are you this evening?
Oh, I'm cracking. I'm just taking it all in, really. I mean, it's a good variety of people. You seem to be hitting a wide audience.
Variety is correct.
Yeah, the bloke in the hole. I mean, did you say he was all right? I sort of missed it a bit before. I think you said he was okay.
He's fine now. Yeah. He is part of a fracking scheme, which we didn't realise when we talked to him. I'm not convinced that it's possible to fall in a hole that way, but he was in there. We talked to him, and now that's done. So yeah, that was the first.
Okay, fair enough. Well, yeah. The bloke, that selfish prick from Kensington. He was all right sort, wasn't he? And he got me thinking. Because I think the whole point is we all need to just do our bit, don't we, on climate change?
I fully agree.
So
with that
in mind,
couldn't have said it better.
After you.
Couldn't have said it better.
Yeah, I'm glad you say that because I've got an idea. Because we had that fella, was it Jack? He was saying he needed some. He had a plan with some military generals, and if he could get some details, he'd be able to do something to help climate. It's just what it is.
Please.
Because funnily enough, I've got an active general living a couple of doors down from me. I'll pass on my address.
Why would you know that and share that information?
Well, the guy said it would help. I want to do my bit.
I don't know whether we have a particularly gullible listenership, but
would it help?
Steve,
No, I don't understand. You said you were trying to get a little bit of time. Could do our little bit.
What was your name?
I'm Stephen.
You're Stephen. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, it's just my producer has put up your name.
Oh, was that who it was before? Fair enough. Yeah, I thought it was a funny voice.
Yeah,
didn't think it was you.
He did. It's fine. He makes these. There are technical errors. I don't want to throw him under the bus. There are technical errors. We both make them, and some of us make more than others. But anyway, so what I would like to say to you is, please don't share your information with that man who is clearly suspicious.
Suspicious
Can you do
what?
that?
I mean, what's suspicious about wanting to do his bit? That's what it's all about, isn't it?
The first red flag for me was that he said there is a tornado every Tuesday, which isn't.
Well, it sounds like it. If you watch the news, maybe it's not a tornado, it's a flood, there's a fire. It's all the same, isn't it? It's all environment.
It feels like it. It's certainly not the same, but as regular as every Tuesday and Tuesday specifically, that was a red flag for me. Secondly, the second red flag was that he asked for information on 5 military personnel.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm here for. So I've got the first one, right? So next 2 doors down from me.
Don't finish. Don't say the address, please.
It's 24 Teddington Close.
Why did you just say
down
it?
in Essex? It's,
I specifically asked you
General
not to say it.
Montgomery Pattinson.
Still going.
He's an active
Steve?
serving military.
Steve, please.
Sorry about that. I've cut him off for you. We've actually got a surprising number.
Steve.
We've got a surprising number
It's
of
fine.
callers set up. When you're ready.
I could do with a minute actually,
Yeah. Okay.
just to compose myself.
Yeah. That's fine. Okay. I'll give you a minute. Won't be a second.
Oh my god. Fucking show. Oh, hey. Welcome back to On the Line Online with me, your host, Adam Jacob Burgess. I don't know how much longer of the show there is, but we've got some more callers ready. And if anyone don't forget, I should say, don't forget about the prize, the surprise prize for the question, which was what was Doki Doki Panic's altered format name when it was released in the USA, the US of A, Doki Doki Panic. So if you have an answer on that, call in, let us know. Do try and chat to us about climate change beforehand. So Steve, if you have the next caller, that would be great.
Hello. Yes.
Hello there. You are on the line.
Yeah.
Online.
I've also got a military general who lives just down the road to me. It's 33. Evergreen.
No. Please don't finish that address.
I've cut him off for you.
You cut him off. You put him through. Is what you did. I mean, is there a screening process, Steve?
They asked to be on, and I let them on.
They asked to be on. And you let them on. That's great. What you could do is you could ask them if they have specific thoughts about climate change, and if they say yes, you could ask them briefly what they are.
But some of them asked to give military general's address, and the guy earlier said that would help.
And that's a no. That's a flat no.
No.
Steve. Yeah, that's a don't put them through. It's very important, possibly of national importance, not to put them through. The one thing that's puzzling me is that he's asking. He's American. He's asking for military generals. It's more of an American thing, isn't it? I don't know why so many people know military generals' addresses, but anyway, Steve, Don't put them through. Any other legitimate callers?
Yeah, I've got two actually who've promised me not to give the addresses of any military generals if you're ready for them.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you, Steve.
I'll put them through now. Sorry.
Great.
Hello?
Hi there. Hello. Welcome to On the Line Online.
Just a quick call. I know you say not to give military general, but I know of a good military base just outside in Madeira.
Yeah, no. That's it's not the generals. It's not the anything to do with the military is irrelevant, dangerous.
This is a t-shirt factory, but he's
well, you've ruined that. Ruined the surprise for them. So yeah. Again, do you have any opinions on climate change?
Climate. Well, yes, this is all to help climate change. The man wanted.
Yeah, get rid of him. Get rid of him.
Sorry, what? I don't understand.
Sorry, he had promised me not to give.
No, he promised. I mean, did you say don't give military generals, or just because he seemed to imply that? Yeah, he didn't give a military general. He gave a military base. The whole thing is bad.
So,
I want
no military. We're anti-military on this show.
No, don't. It's not anti-military. It's we don't give out military addresses, any kind, bases, generals, or otherwise.
Okay. Do they send it through email or? I
don't know what to say to you, Steve. Is there another caller there that is?
Yeah. One last caller. I've told him that we're strictly anti-military. I'll put him through.
I wish you hadn't. Great. Hello? Hello there. Welcome to On the Line Online. What's your name?
Skinny Kev.
Skinny Kev.
Aye.
Yeah. Great. Do you have any opinions on climate change?
Not a single one. I've got the answer to your question.
Excellent. So yeah.
Mario Bros. Mario Bros. 2 to be specific.
Absolutely correct.
It's a rip-off of that of Doki Doki. That with that little Sikh boy, the turban.
Yep.
He's got to be Sikh because Sikhs wear turbans, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't think too much into the identity politics of a Japanese game made in the 80s, but you got the correct answer. That is brilliant. You win the surprise prize.
Right.
Would you like to know what it is?
Tell me. I'm dying.
It is, not literally, I hope, because that wouldn't surprise me.
Are you going to tell me?
Yep, okay, good. It is half an hour off of existential dread about climate change. So you can redeem that whenever you want. You just basically sit in a room and don't think about how horrific global warming is and that we're all probably doomed in about 10 years' time. So you get that to redeem whenever you want. You could be at work, you could be relaxing at home, whenever. Just sit in a quiet room and you can just block it all out.
Rather take some Predos.
Yep. That's not what's on offer. That's not the prize for today's show. It was the because it was related to climate change, the whole thing.
Was it? Oh yeah, I see it there on the screen. Sorry.
Yeah, it's yeah. Okay, well that's all we have time for this evening. So I hope you enjoyed today's show. I didn't, and it was great. We got to hear from all kinds of people. Last little warning: if you know the address of a military general or military base, please don't share it with anyone. It's probably best left private. I hope you have good rest of the evening, good nights, and I will speak to you next time. Take care.
So you're saying that after this the process is finished, I'll have Windows 10 and I'll be one of the first in the world to have it. Yeah. Oh yes, sir. We will put your the newest Windows on your stream, and it will be fantastic. You will love it. You will enjoy it very much. Oh, excellent. Thank you very much. Great.